Okay, so I've never done a video response before, but here we go. I had so many comments that I wanted to just sort of watch it through and say them as they come. So, alright, got a lot of white. I should tell you that I found this via your link on the Robot Ninja Gay Guy website. So, the back of the cereal box kind of weirds me out. I'm sort of like, is that a radio? Is there some sort of switch on it? What is that? I love that. I want so bad to know what the MacGuffin is. I really want to know. And he's thought bubbling. He's going, oh, it's money. Maybe it's a diamond ring, which would look pretty hot on him. iPod with the headphones on the wrong end. An old school television, or a pterodactyl head. Any of those would be pretty great. And again, the weird back of the cereal box. And there it is! What is it? I really want to know what it is. And it's sparkling. And I totally knew when that started blowing. I was like, oh, see, this is a mistake, because now I think that it's going to blow out the window. Because I really thought at the beginning we were going to find out what it was. And then, what do you know, it actually starts blowing out the window. But first, it hovers in the air, and then whoosh, there it goes. And his eyes get big. Poor Edgar. And then he stops, looks around. Doomy falling music. Zoom! It does move pretty slow. They're considering. I suppose it's pretty fast considering he doesn't have muscles. Oh, and he thinks he's really gonna get it, and then the thing rises, and oh, poor Edgar. Poor Edgar. I really love the pulley wheels. I think those came out really well, which I guess is appropriate given your company name. I love all the different buttons, and you're like, what do they do? And, oh, the cement. And I do love that the cement stays there for the next, scene or so. That's really great. And he finally finds the right pulley. He's going up. There's some weird cutout on top of that building, which is interesting. And now he's up there. Let the thing goes down. So he thinks he can go down, but no! It goes back up. Displacement. Ah! And inexplicably, the thing tilts, and ah! And the MacGuffin starts flying again. I really like the way that it has a question mark on it, which is... I mean, why didn't they just do that in, like, Citizen Kane, or, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls? Why did they even bother making the Crystal Skulls? Like, it's this question mark thing. Oh no! And he hops down, and I love this part, and the guys are there, and they're angry, and they've got the mustaches and the bushy eyebrows. And I love the bellhop guy. Bellhop guy is great. And the weirded out people in the elevator. Awesome. The woman's looking a little stressed around the eyes. The guy's just looking very disapproving. Kind of reminds me of Uncle Vernon. And the new lobby looks exactly the same as the old lobby with a few color changes. And there it is. You think he's gonna do it. He's just preparing himself for this epic moment of grabbing. It goes into slow-mo. And then displacement. Ah, poor Edgar. this point I thought that the bellhop might catch it. But, or that it would go down in the hole and we'd have a subterranean search. So you definitely kept me guessing with this part. I was like, oh, what's going to happen? And woman and child looking kind of weirded out. I kind of wanted Edgar to turn to the kid and be like, point at his shirt and be like, nice shirt. But then Edgar doesn't have thumbs, does he? Which I guess should have occurred to him when he was thinking about, you know, using an iPod and a television and stuff. Running past the and the pointless stairs ahead. Awesome. I was worried he was going to go up and he wouldn't be able to come back down, but no, it's just like a hill. Unnecessary rock formation ahead. Oh no! He's climbing up. Looks like something I've seen at the Nasher Sculpture Center. It's pretty cool looking. 3rd Annual Obstacle Course Festival. I kind of want to go to one of those. I love his face. He's like, oh no! And then he totally goes for it, even though he can totally run beneath that. The monkey bars, he totally goes for it. What is the mountain? Does he just choose not to do the climbing mountain or the rope? Is that it? Then why does he do the monkey bars? Anyway, I'm thinking about it too hard. And he jumps, and he makes it, and he flips, and sticks the landing! And nobody is there to applaud. That happens to me all the time. Building the anxiety. This is the part of the movie where just more and more complications are arising and they're just trying to really get us stressed out about it. And see, at this point, I totally knew what was going to happen. Like, as soon as I saw it land next to her, it was like, okay, that's how it's going to end. You made me question it a couple of times, like when he was kneeling down and stuff. I thought maybe he was going to abase himself so far as to beg. But yeah. I love how tired he looks with his tongue hanging out. This is the tongue hanging out. And I love that it's still making that noise. Oh, poor Edgar. Seeing the little girl with everything he wanted. Way to be the bigger man, Edgar. Way to be the bigger man. Oh, and he's still thinking about it. She's like, what's he gonna do? What's the scary man gonna do? Oh, and he pats her on the head, and she smiles, because she hasn't been taught about stranger danger. And he turns around, feels good about his decision. And the audience waits to find out what the mysterious item is in the pink envelope. And he goes walking off into the curvature of the earth. And it's the end! But yeah, I think that was everything I wanted to say. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing what else you have to show us. Bye!